I'm so happy to be here with one of our long-term members, to be able to see her at a social distance on her porch. So I'm going to let her introduce herself, and I'm going to share a little bit with her about why she's at Lawrence Chapel and how she lives out her faith, even during this pandemic.
I'm Jean Thomas, and I live in Clemson.
And how long and how did you end up at Lawrence Chapel, Jean?
Okay, it's kind of a long story, but John and I felt the need to get a different church home. And so we decided that we would just visit around. And so we visited one Sunday, and then we got home from church that Sunday and had a message on the answering machine from Marion Seifert. And she said, she was a church organist at that time, and she said, why don't you visit Lawrence Chapel? It's the sweetest church. And so we did the next Sunday. Loved it. Frank was minister at that time. That was it. We never did look back. That's the only place, that's the second church we visited, and that's the one that we chose.
Oh, wow. What do you think it is that you appreciate most about the church and what drew you to Lawrence Chapel?
People.
Yeah.
The sweetest, best people. And we love the worship service. We're very traditional, so we just love the worship service.
Been a spirit-filled place for you, hasn't it?
Yes. Oh my goodness, yes, because for several years after we started, John was really, really sick. And they were just so good to us. So I can't say enough about Lawrence Chapel in every way.
Yeah. So this Sunday is Pentecost Sunday, when we're given the gift of the Holy Spirit. Have you ever had an experience with the Holy Spirit?
Very definitely I have, and it will stay with me the rest of my days. In 1980, I was diagnosed with breast cancer and had to have surgery. And I found out on a Friday. Well, I never will forget, on a Saturday morning, I was standing in the bathroom, looking out the bathroom window, just staring. And the voice came to me, I will be with you, my child. I will never forget that. And that has really had a lasting impression on my life.
You felt carried from that day forward?
I did. No fear. Just went right into the surgery, did well. Well, back then they weren't even having, you didn't, I can't remember the name I want to say, you didn't have treatment if it wasn't in your lymph nodes. So I didn't have to have any treatment. And then I went till 2009 and I had to have a lumpectomy, but that's gone well too. So yes, and even when John was so sick, I would say, Lord, it's in your hands, and then I'd take it right back and it'd be in my hands. But I mean, you can't get through things like that, Molly. I don't know how people get through things like that without God in their life. I just do not.